again, I can't stress enough to you. We'll go anywhere, and I'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Okay.
Okay. We'll walk around it. If you want to go in, I'll go in with you. But I'm just telling you, that gas is in there.
Okay.
It's not near as bad as it was yesterday. I was in this morning again, and it's still there.
Okay.
But I'll take you. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Blood obviously in there. We don't clean up.
Okay.
Okay, so that kind of stuff. But technically, I don't know if you've seen the gates. You know they had gates erected.
I didn't know they had gates. No.
To block. They were using these to block us originally.
Okay.
And people. So they removed those, and they erected gates.
Okay.
We didn't damage them too bad, but we crushed those with the Bearcat to get through.
Okay.
Because it was log chained, everything, and just drove right through them.
Okay.
Okay?
Now you've been walking the property, so as far as you know, it's not booby trapped in any way if we come out and try to mow it?
That is correct. We were in the woods, we were laying in the woods, we were here, we were everywhere on here. We're not seeing anything whatsoever of booby traps.
Okay.
At all. The driving marks, this was us at some given point.
Yeah.
Not them. Okay. Why I'm saying to you that safety is first, and with the insurance company, are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Okay, that is this beam from here is broke free. And then the second one, which is I think is the more important structural possible damage you have, is this beam is off the foundation.
Okay.
That's why this is, you can even see the main house a little bit. Okay. If you want.
Okay.
So, again, windows broke. Windows are a lot open. I'm still running a fan upstairs. We've turned all the power's still all here. We didn't damage any
Okay.
power, but we've shut all the lights off. The only
Okay.
thing that you're hearing is that one. You see the extension cord.
Okay.
There's a crawl space right there above that bed. That's in the bedroom.
Okay.
He had a whole grow operation.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you knew that or that was.
I saw it on a video.
Yeah, so it's a whole grow operation. We removed 90% of that.
Oh, good, you left me some marijuana.
No, I didn't leave. I didn't leave that part.
Oh, darn.
So that's what I said. Chickens were removed from there. That's on there. Some of these windows were open. I don't think there's too much damage here, other than you can see a little bit of that frames. Then that way, that was some gas that came from the front, came out the back.
Okay.
Okay.
The question is, like, how liable am I if somebody tries to go in there and gets hurt, or what do I need to do?
Just a suggestion to me.
Okay.
Close the gates, put a no trespassing sign. You're done. About the best you can do for liability reasons to do that. The gates are still workable. At the minimum, I'd close the gates.
Okay.
If you want to go a little bit further, you can go to any of the smaller, probably Dollar General type thing. They'll probably have a no trespassing sign. You can just put it on there.
Okay.
And again, we'll go.
You were in the bathroom there. Is that blood that was on the walls in there, or
no
paint?
We think it's paint.
Okay.
Because it's old. That's not fresh and that's not new from this, because I've seen this in old videos.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, that does get you quick, though.
No, this isn't nothing compared to.
It gets you quick if you're
But for the most part, again, just so if you want to, we'll walk through and walk out on the deck. It's safe enough if you stay close to the edge, and then you can kind of look in. It'll be better that way. I can stay close too, and then I can show you as much as you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, obviously, these are holes that came out. These big bust windows, that's gas going in.
Okay.
Okay, if you look, second floor, there's holes.
Okay.
Those are from gas. There's gas still behind there that's been deployed.
Okay.
But if somebody messes with that, they're going to refuel.
Okay.
Everything you see that's white, that's gas.
Okay.
So that's why I say I don't really want you to be messing with. Find somebody else to do that
Yeah.
if you choose to.
Yeah.
Just forewarn them. Structural damage
Okay.
and gas are the biggest. We didn't damage. We flipped that couch up. We did that couch because the dog was underneath there just to catch the dog.
Okay.
That table, he did that. Okay. That was all him. Upstairs the same
That was
way.
supposed to be a barricade, I guess.
Something to that effect. You can just take. I would take this with you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just saying which ones.
You didn't hear anything about his dog tags?
I haven't got that far because
Okay.
of the autopsy, because of everything that's going on. We get all that property back, or BCI will, because BCI is investigating it.
Okay.
I haven't talked to BCI yet today.
Okay.
I'll make sure we don't lose those.
Okay.
I know those are very important.
Was the warrant simply for his belligerent videos and things?
Here is, so this warrant here, and I'll just explain it to you and then you can read later. This
Okay.
warrant is our original warrant that we came here for. We had a arrest warrant for him for weapons while under disability. He was not allowed to own firearms or
Oh.
possess.
Okay.
Okay? Way back on July 4th, when we came out to check on your daughter, actually,
Yeah.
because somebody was shooting and she was screaming.
So,
That's when he stood up here, taunted us, threatened us. We chose to walk away and try to better angle or try to work with him. He got an aggravated menacing out of that. That's still misdemeanor. Well, he down in Zanesville or wherever, whoever the other people involved in all this mess, they filed a CPO because he was threatening that family.
yeah.
That then enhanced it when we finally got his notification that he needed to know he can't possess guns, and he was told he cannot possess a gun. 4 minutes later, he posts himself with a gun. So that then took it up to a felony, which was weapons under disability. That was Tuesday. Wednesday, we then did a search warrant for him and then decided we needed to come back here because it's starting to get out of control, and now we're worried about the neighbors, the neighborhood, and all that stuff. That is that one. Second one is this. Because it was an officer-involved shooting, BCI requires a search warrant. So it's pretty much the same as the first one, but it's a second one based on just anything and everything for the officer-involved shooting. So these people came
Okay.
just to take their stuff. So these two pink ones are everything that the Richland County Sheriff's Office is in possession of that we removed from this house.
Okay.
Okay, this one is everything that the Bureau of Criminal Investigation removed for their investigation.
Okay.
There's one item on there that they gave to us, that they sampled, because you have Molotov cocktails. Not sure if you know what those are.
Yeah. I
Okay.
wasn't sure what was in there. It was red, so
We're-
I knew it wasn't gasoline.
They
so.
tested that, BCI tested that for us, or took a sample of that, and then turned that over to us because that's not theirs, it's ours.
Okay.
So if you see one of them that kind of looks a little bit different, that's because it was given to us.
Okay.
So, numerous agencies, 2 search warrants, 2 different investigations going on at the same time. So that is later on down the road. If you want photos, if you want complete copies of the reports, you can't have too much of that right now because it's still an ongoing criminal investigation, but down the road you'll be able to have anything you need or want.
Okay.
Okay? Back to your safety is number 1 to us now. 1 for the gases.
Yeah.
2 is because it's the damage to the house.
Okay.
That's what worries us the most for you.
Okay.
Anything else that you think of, questions for? I gave you my business card.
Yep.
You can call me at any time. Again, I told you on the phone, is I'll answer anything that I can. And I'll tell you if I just can't tell you the answer.
Okay.
I don't play that way.
Now, I know the neighbors called about the grass mowing that
Okay.
they're not doing. So, like, it's all right to leave like those trees down by the road and just try to get the grassy part in here?
I mean, I
don't want to have another
again,
issue because now it's in my name and it's my issue now.
it's always been your issue.
Oh. No, she lived here. It's not my
I
issue.
understand, because if I remember, her house, you're co-signer, or is it your house, she's co-signer? I don't remember which.
My name is fully on the mortgage payment part. She's making it though. And then the deed, my name and her name are on there.
Okay, because I couldn't remember how that
Yeah, I
worked.
couldn't remember.
Yeah.
One of the numerous complaints in the last 30 days that I'm aware of, somebody, and I'm not even sure it was a neighbor, Mifflin Township Zoning noticed that it wasn't being taken care of. Mifflin Township Zoning just mailed a letter and said, hey, you need to start mowing your yard. That's all that was.
Okay.
Sean threatened him, which made it, again, another bad choice of his.
Yeah.
So I can't answer that. They're going to be lenient on you.
Okay.
They're not coming to arrest you because you didn't mow the lawn.
Okay.
Okay? They're not. If you want to clean it up, if you have time to clean it up, so be it. If you're struggling with that, I forgot off the top of my head the zoning guy. I forgot his name off the top of my head. Who did that report?
Not familiar.
We did a report for it. We have all that one there, but
Okay.
I know he's a he's a Monroe Township trustee, but he's Mifflin zoning inspector. Again,
Okay.
something easy for us that we can work through. You're in no trouble. We'll work with. That's all they care about. Work with. Okay. I know.
Sorry.
No, understand. Understand. I'm hearing your daughter's struggling. She is struggling. They continue the court case today because she's struggling. I can tell you this though.
Oh, so they didn't have the hearing?
Hey, for us,
Okay.
she's safe. She's alive.
Yeah. Well, I know she called me yesterday and she found somebody to get $9,000 and she wanted me to give her the $1,000 so she could get out yesterday.
Okay.
This was first thing in the morning yesterday, and we got cut off, and then we never did get reconnected again. So,
And
had that gone through, she would have possibly been here for that. So,
that's why we weren't really in a rush, but we were monitoring her stuff and monitoring this stuff, and we were worried about that. We didn't want them both here. Okay, she's a victim. I don't know anything about your daughter. Should she sit in jail, and is that a safe place for her until she, again, I don't know anything, sober up, get cleaned out? Is it just the best place for, I don't know that.
Yeah.
You would know that. Get her out or keep her in there for a while and let her get her head back on straight.
Yeah.
That's a decision mom has to make.
yeah, I don't know that jail is a rehab place.
It's not as much as a rehab, but it's not a negative place.
Yeah.
But you know where she is,
Yeah.
and you know she's safe and being well taken care of. Again, I don't know how much communication you two have.
Well, I'm coming up Diamond from the Wapner Funeral Home,
Okay, you're on
That's
Diamond.
right.
You're heading northbound.
right? And I think I went to the building on the left,
You probably went
For
to
jury duty.
You probably went to the prosecutor's office.
and then the jail is the one on the right.
The jail
Correct.
sits behind that really
That
tall
is
building.
correct.
Yeah, there's a parking lot and all
Okay.
of that, and then the visitors'
Yes.
lobbies on
Okay.
that
There's
little
a
side
big, it'll
street.
say jail, I forget the name of the visitation now.
It might even say visitation lobby.
It
Okay.
does, but it's got the name of the officer that died a couple of years ago. I forget his name.
Okay.
And again, yes, you just go in, it sounded like just with a
ID.
ID.
Okay.
Yes, we had 9 U.S. Marshals in the bushes at all times.
Is there grass up there?
I don't think you have anything that needs mowed or responsible for it. Or should. How many acres are 3? Something tells me it's 3.
I think the only thing would be taking down these tarps that he put up. I don't think there'd be anything to cut.
Right.
Because you're not going to be
And
responsible
this
to trim
is-
up the
The only
woods.
reason he was doing this because he loved to be naked. And he was really offending the neighbors.
Okay,
Yeah, that's why those are even up.
okay.
Because for whatever
They put them up or he put them up?
he did.
He put them up.
Yeah. His attention and his posts, and I mean, for the most part, until yesterday, he only had 22, 23 subscribers to his YouTube page. A lot of people were looking at him, but he only had 27.
Probably all of us.
Yes.
That was probably half of it. Going, oh my gosh, he's got videos out there. Look at his videos.
And so wasn't law enforcement. So yes, a lot of that was.
Oh, so he had no followers. Family and law enforcement. He probably thought, oh, look at me. I
And
got
that's why
followers.
and the reason we care, but we don't care. Our objective was that we were trying to figure out what we could do to help him.
Yeah.
And what angle can we use to get to him and to help? I mean, even yesterday, we used Jeanette, we used the dogs, we used him, we used God, we used everything. Just wasn't doing it. Just wasn't doing it. So a lot of that stuff that he
He was in there
spouted.
drinking his tequila and saying, I'm ready for you, come on.
Yep.
Did he put up a fight?
Yes. The whole time. We were here for, technically, I look at it the bigger picture of we were here for 30
But he
days.
Okay. But he didn't.
Yes. Yes.
And did he fire shots?
No.
So he didn't.
Personal opinion. Just personal. Suicide by cop.
Oh, that I told you that when I talked to you earlier.
Just
yeah.
a personal.
Yeah.
Okay, until everything is all done, that's just my personal belief. It was suicide by
Yeah.
cop.
And really, I was afraid that he would kill Jenny and then do the suicide
That's why
by
we were
cop.
doing it. Not that we were trying to rush this at all,
Yeah.
but this was our best opportunity to try to control him, to do what we need to do with him, and keep her safe. Because
Yeah.
when we were up here, she sat right there in the corner of that deck,
Yeah.
refused to talk to us, and the best we got, are you sure you're okay? Never spoke a word, did she?
Never.
Well, she had one video. Were you here, the one who came to do the wellness check? Somebody was behind the
Yes.
tree there.
Yes, she was
Yeah.
here, but that wasn't her behind
Oh,
that tree.
okay.
She was
I
up
was
that way.
here originally, and then I went up that way. So we were
Okay.
out here, and she went.
And then, he said, Jenny, say, tell him you're okay. And she goes, this female is okay. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh. So she couldn't say her name. She
Yes.
couldn't say, I'm okay.
She refused.
She
So I
refused.
didn't, I don't know what that says about her or her state of mind or anything.
Just how bad was the other marriage?
The problem with the other marriage is he was very controlling.
Okay.
And since they've been divorced, he will not leave her alone. He does not, if he can't have her, nobody can, because she walked away.
Because then he married.
No,
I think he's legally married.
no. He has a girlfriend, Stephanie, but
Okay.
as far as I know,
Okay.
he's not legally
Okay.
married. He has legal custody of the son, Brody. But, for instance, he called her up when she lived in Zanesville, and he said, do you have X and X and X picture? And she said, yeah, I have those pictures. And he said, can you drop them off? And so she drove over there to his house to drop them off, and he screamed inside, we're afraid, I'm locking Brody in the house, I'm calling the cops. And before she knew it, then all the police were surrounding her. She had gone hiking on the Appalachian Trail and had her pot pipe in the truck. So now she's picked up, truck is impounded for drug paraphernalia. So he could push her buttons and he could set her up, and he has done that time after time after time. I think you were looking for her to serve her with some kind of civil papers.
Yes.
That's what started this whole thing.
Yes.
Okay? That's all his doing. Why he's doing that, I don't understand why he served. What was the
The-
civil paper for?
Custody.
But he already has custody of the child.
Permanent. Her have no
Oh.
rights.
Okay.